I know, what can I tell ya? Life happens. Don't laugh. This is Tammy Lynn Hancock. I'm the little engine that could, and you can be the little engine that could if you don't give up. So don't worry for those of you who think that I'm not driving and watching where I'm driving. I am. I just have the camera put towards my face. So anyway, don't laugh. Hey, April. Life happens. So I decided, one of my mentors said to me, when you're doing Facebook Live, sometimes you just gotta post with what's going on with your life. And I needed to do a Facebook Live today. Hi, Lee. And, well, I needed to get my hair highlighted. So, hey, this is what I look like. I'll look better tomorrow, and then you can all give me thumbs up and say, Tammy Lynn, you're much improved. Your highlights look great. So, here we go. So today, I'm using my time efficiently because leverage in network marketing, leverage in building our businesses is the key to everything. And so that's why you see me doing a lot of my Facebook posts in the car while I'm driving, because it's a good use of my time. You've got my undivided attention. Well, today I wanted to talk to you about Facebook posts. And some people, hopefully I can take away some of the mystery of doing a Facebook post. And I think I would probably say I would categorize Facebook posts into 3 categories. The first one would be, again, I'm going to talk about posts that have to deal with attraction marketing. So whenever I'm talking to you, usually I'm always going to be talking about attraction marketing. I feel that that's the #1 way to build up your network marketing company. Hey, Delaney, good to see ya. I know I look funny, but catch the beginning of the video and you know why I'm talking to you with this stuff in my hair. Anyway, here we go. The first kind of post you want to do with attraction marketing, remembering, hey Jessica, that attraction marketing is about you being a sponge. And you're going to be such a sponge with the kind of posts that you write that prospects and people who are in your target market will want to come to your website, come and buy from you, and you will grow and get more and more warm contacts. You will become the problem solver. So the first kind of post that you're going to do is posts that give valuable content. And when you have established your target market, then the kind of valuable content posts that you put out there are going to be posts that they find helpful. Yeah, thanks, Robin. So, for instance, if I was target marketing to women who wear makeup, maybe a valuable target market problem, and say I'm looking for people who are concerned about dark circles under their eyes, then I'm going to do a post that tells women how to get rid of the dark circles under their eyes. Maybe I'll do a post on how to get rid of acne and how to properly wash your skin. If I was selling vitamins and I wanted to really attract people who were very much into vitamins, I might do a valuable content post by putting out important, helpful information that might talk about why you need vitamin B12 and what are the best sources of vitamin B12 and why different vitamins absorb better in different kinds of people and why there's a difference between the vitamin you buy at the gas station and the vitamin you would buy from you if you're selling vitamins. You get the idea? If you're getting an idea, give me some thumbs up. Let me know that you're running with me here. So your first kind of post is going to be some kind of a value post. You have to give your prospects a reason to keep coming to your Facebook page. Give them a good value post. And again, as they get to see you, they will know, like, and trust you, and they will want to buy from you. Thanks for those thumbs up. So the second kind of post that you want to do is, it's like an achievement post. Sometimes when you're first starting in network marketing, you're not getting lots of big checks yet. You have a system in place, you're working it, you're working your business, you've invested money in your business, and you're not seeing buku results yet. So you don't have a $5,000 check to go posting on your Facebook page that, you know, this is the bonus that you got or this is what you can earn. So an achievement post is where you take some of the successes of some of your mentors and the other people in your organizations, and talk about them, talk about their successes. And that's another way that you can post without, again, talking. Remember, attraction marketing, we don't talk about our companies, but we're, hey Loretta, hey Diane. So what we want to do is post about this person's achievement, what they did. Another example of an achievement post would be someone in your group, you're in a weight loss group, and someone was able to shed off 55 pounds. You can give kudos to that person and do an achievement post that way. So the first kind of post you want to do is a value-based post, something that gives value, something that reaches the pain point of your audience. The second kind of post you want to do is an achievement post, so that brags about what somebody's successes were. And then at some point you will be able to put your own in there, and some of those would be pictures of you getting on stage, getting an award, pictures of you speaking in front of people if you're doing that. So those are some ideas of some achievement posts. The third kind is a curiosity post. A lot of people are stuck on curiosity posts. Let's use another word, a teaser post. You know, like, what do they put on the outside of a magazine? They're going to come up with a real catchy phrase that says, Oprah broke up with Stedman. And what do we do when we're standing in the grocery line? Oh, we open that book up because we want to see if Oprah broke up with Stedman, right? So that's a teaser. A lot of times on newscasts, what do? They'll give you a teaser just before they go to the break saying, we just got it in now that Melania Trump cut all her hair and she's bald. Stay tuned. That's a teaser, okay? Now, when you do your curiosity posts, you're going to do some kind of teaser. And you remember, in attraction marketing, what's my mantra? You never, never, never talk about your company, but you can talk about your product. So an example might be, I've told you this one before. If you're doing hair products, you put a blob of your hair product on your hand and say, I can't go a day without this special gel on my hair, Yahoo, no humidity. You might put a picture if you are in the oil industry. You might put a picture of a screaming, crazy toddler, wide-eyed, and then right next to it, another picture, thank God for the magic drops. To get an idea of how that would create curiosity, because someone would say, okay, crazy toddler, calm toddler, magic drops, what are you talking about? So then these people are going to go, hey, what magic drops are you talking about? Or what glue did you put on your hair? Or, you know, you just have to really think about creative ways to talk about your product, or whether it's jewelry or whatever it is that you're selling. But your curiosity post is just a teaser. So you have to start to think out of the box, hey Kat, when you're doing your posts. And so remember, it really brings it down to, and this is in addition to your family life post. Okay, you should be always doing those, remember, to tell people that you're a real person, showing your real life, right? And so in addition to your real life posts that you're putting on Facebook, and remembering you're posting 1, 2, or 3 times a day, and one of your posts should be alive if you can do it. So let's just categorize them down. We got your value-based, or your good content, or your sharing information posts. You got your achievement posts, that you're showing the achievements of yourself and or others, and your curiosity posts. And you could put a slash there and tell a story too. You could tell a story in your post too. So I hope you found that helpful. And if you need some help, if you did, give me some thumbs up. Are you out there? Was this helpful to you? If it was, please let me know. If this is helpful to you, your friends, feel free to share. If you've got some questions and you need some help, hi Michelle, and you need some help in figuring out how to write your stories and posts, just message help below, and let's chat back and forth, and maybe you can practice doing some of your lives on me, or give me some stuff to read, and we could figure out how to do a good post together. Okay? So I hope this was helpful to you. And remember that you can be the little engine that could if you just don't give up. And stay tuned tomorrow, because I'm going to look like the bomb tomorrow. Okay? So much for, being transparent. God bless you. I love you. Have a great day.